Hello and welcome to Sunrise Tarot. My name is Leah, and today I'm doing a reading for the sign of Taurus for the month of September. Please remember, this is a general reading. There may be some parts that do not resonate. Please take the parts that do resonate and leave the rest behind. You may also want to check out your other signs. I've already meditated on the cards. I've already shuffled the cards, and this is the spread that I have for you today, Taurus. Again, this is for the month of September. The spread looks pretty balanced. We have most signs except for the Pentacles, but it does look pretty solid. It looks to me like you will be on solid ground in the month of September, but there will be a few events that will kind of change how you feel, change how you see things. I think you will avoid a few pitfalls, and I definitely think you're going to come out on top with the aces in the future outcome position. But in the past, we have the Star as well as the King of Wands. Very good positive cards. The Star, of course, is known as a yes card. It's known as a wish card. It's also known to bring healing, support. It's also maybe about finding a little bit of peace and coming to terms with something. The King of Wands is very positive. He's creative. He is outgoing. He's passionate. He's definitely a leader. He is an authority figure. He is someone that, when you get this card, the King of Wands, most likely you had good luck that was helping your situation or a conflict that you may have had, or just in general pursuing your goals. In the past, this card to me also may suggest that some of you may have not finished something in the past. Maybe you were passionate about something. Maybe you were really inspired by something and had quite a lot of creativity in something, but perhaps you got distracted or pulled away by more pressing responsibilities. So for some of you, it's definitely something in the past that wasn't finished. But to me, for the most part, and for most of you, this combination here, the Star and the King of Wands, suggests that perhaps in the past you had maybe some ideas about how you wanted to, bring something to life, to reality, but you weren't exactly sure how to go about it. You weren't exactly sure about all the details and the strategy and the, thorough planning. But because you're older, because you're wiser, because you've been through quite a lot of experience, especially in the last 24 months, you are aware where the pitfalls are. You're also stronger. You're able to stand up straighter. You're able to sustain more kind of problems and resolve them in a good coordinated manner. So you're able to bring the past ideas that you may have had in the past into reality now. Definitely you've gained some inspiration. Definitely you've gained some hope. I feel like this is a very, very positive reading, and you're kind of looking forward a little bit to the future. So definitely the Star and the King of Wands is a very positive combination. The Four of Swords as a challenge and an obstacle suggests to me that you're not getting enough rest. You may be exhausted. You may be taking on too much and trying to do a lot at work, at home, with friends, and just taking care of everyone around you, but you're kind of getting burned out a little bit in some area of your life. So definitely the divine here is kind of trying to bring to your attention that maybe just you need to slow down, if only for a little bit. The Three of Cups is normally a very positive card. It's a card of community, a celebration, friends, a party. It suggests in a normal position that you definitely have some festive times coming up, but in the obstacle, challenging position, it suggests that there may be people around you who are not as positive towards you as you think. There may be some gossiping going on. There may be a little bit of just talk behind your back that if you were facing it and you were looking at the person, you probably wouldn't like what they were saying. It could be that someone close to you is pressuring you into something, is kind of putting you in a position where you feel like your back is against the wall because they want you to do something. Maybe they're not being super fair with you. Maybe they're not being super nice. And you're kind of, maybe some of you wondering, well, where did that come from? I've been nothing but nice and supportive and everything. And so, of course, the divine here is warning that don't share too much information. You may be a little bit tired. You may be a little bit not yourself. But try and not share too much information. Just be kind of neutral and a little bit superficial, hello, how are you, thank you, goodbye, that type of thing. For some of you, you could be the Three of Cups in the negative position could suggest that you are not being very responsible. So it could mean that some of you are partaking in too much relaxation, or too much kind of a little too much shopping, or a little too much, just doing things that are not related to working very hard and focusing on progress. It could be that you're sort of skirting a responsibility a little bit. So for some of you, definitely try and keep an eye on that. The combination, the Four of Swords and the Three of Cups, to me suggests that you're just, a little bit tired and you're afraid to speak up for something. There may be something that is bothering you, some of you, and you kind of want to say something, but you're afraid to rock the boat because of peer pressure. You don't speak out against what you see, and that, I generally feel that if you're in a place where you don't want to upset someone, see if you can gather more information. See if that situation kind of plays out in a good, positive way. The present position has the Fool as well as the Eight of Cups. So the Fool is the very first card in the major arcana, and it symbolizes a person heading out into the new direction. It's a very, very beginning of a journey, of an adventure, and this person does not see and is not aware that there are going to be dangers ahead, really big dangers. And this good-looking, well-dressed person is going to turn into a beat-up, tired-looking person because, they just are not aware of many different things. But when it's clarified by the Eight of Cups, the Eight of Cups is about a person who is aware, who has been through quite a lot of things in the past, because he's got 8 cups. He's worked on something. He's achieved something. He's been through things. He's seen and has fallen into traps. This person is not inexperienced, and so the combination here is somewhere between the two. It's, to me, it suggests that you are not, this Fool is not someone who is super new. He has actually been through things. So the combination here suggests to me you may be having a second chance at something. Maybe you went to school, at some point and had to stop because, of responsibilities that you had to take care of. Maybe this is your second chance to go back to school and finish what you started, and you already know about all the pitfalls because you're very experienced. You know what to expect. In this time around, you're going to be successful. Maybe you are thinking about moving somewhere. Maybe you did previously move and it didn't work out as you thought. So maybe it's your second chance to maybe pursue that dream. And clearly the divine here is being very supportive. I mean, the Eight of Cups is a card of self-discovery. It's a card about a person realizing that something hasn't lived up to their expectations. This is a person who wanted something, worked hard for it, and realized that, this is not for me. So, for example, purchasing a house and then living in that house for a little while and realizing, it's a mistake. And of course, that's something that is not so easy to solve. But you know what I mean? It's getting that experience. And so the combination to me here suggests that you are heading in a new direction and you already know the pitfalls. So you know that even though you're not looking down, there's going to be a kind of cutoff, so that you can't take another step because you will fall. Both of these people are on a quest. Both of these people are after adventure. So there's definitely awareness that you have. You are much more aware than the Fool in this card suggests. And while you are heading out into a new adventure, or you may be planning a new adventure, you may be thinking about a new adventure, or maybe going back to school, trying a new job, going out on a date with someone. Maybe previously you went out on a date and you didn't get a good impression, and now maybe it's your second time. And it's suggesting to me, the divine says to me, that it's going to be successful for you, even though there will be anxiety, even though there will be kind of a roller coaster of emotions. You'll definitely feel sometimes kind of like there's a dark cloud over you, but in the future outcome we have the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups, which is a really, really good outcome, because both aces are strong minor arcana cards. They're very powerful, and they're both bringing a new transformation to you. The Ace of Wands sometimes is considered that good news are coming to you. It could be an olive branch that someone is extending to you, meaning that you had words in the past, or you had a conflict in the past and it wasn't resolved, and maybe someone is extending an olive branch to you and wants to make peace with you, and you are of course very appreciative of it, because we have the Ace of Cups, which means a person is happy and fulfilled. It could also, regardless, Ace of Wands means a positive change, absolutely. It also is a reminder about seize the moment, carpe diem. Don't wait, don't put off, say yes, go for it, do it, don't delay, don't create a potential setback, move forward. The Ace of Wands is very, very, very good for your career. For the love, I mean, it's also good, but it's like amazing for your career. The Ace of Cups is of course it's a card of new beginning. It's maybe new love or a new baby, a new pet, a new friend. It's definitely someone that is coming into your life who is going to bring a fulfillment, who is going to bring substance, wholesomeness that otherwise you would not get. It's definitely both of the aces together, very powerful combination. It's going to shake you up a little bit. It's going to change your life a little bit. It might not seem like a drastic change in the beginning, but it's going to be very long lasting. This is very powerful combination. The Fool is also very, very powerful. card to have in a reading. The Star, also a major arcana card. Also, definitely, the divine is, trying to support you and trying to make sure that your goals get achieved. Let's see if we can clarify some of this with the 3 energy oracle cards that I pulled. And we've got fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael, broken heart, and healer of the ages. So don't freak out over the broken heart card. I say that because everything in nature is balanced, and the main message here is that the broken heart gets mended. The broken heart heals, and it is going to be available for use again towards the end of the month of September. But the fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael, is about love, compassion, and self-acceptance. Raphael extends a beautiful green energy surrounded by gentle waves of pink to your heart center. This card upright indicates that you now have a greater readiness to receive love from others as well as from yourself. It could also indicate that a much needed healing from a previous broken heart is taking place. So Raphael is aware, and he's healing. Sometimes broken hearts takes quite a while to heal, but you've got on one side you've got Raphael, on another side you have a powerful healer. So there, the divine is literally lighting up your heart and making it mend itself. The tender vibrations of Raphael remind you to encourage yourself with a compassionate self-talk. You are beautiful. You are achieved. You have been through a lot, and you are still standing strong. Make sure that you say powerful things to yourself. Make sure that you say nice things to yourself. If you are kind to yourself, then you can be even more kind to others. So make sure that you engage in very kind self-talk on a daily basis, not sarcastic, not sort of mocking, but really acknowledging some really amazing things that you've done. And that will, of course, definitely help the healing process. Know that as you do, the light from your heart center will shine with an irresistible beauty, and the universe will send people and situations that cause your sense of love and support to grow and grow. And of course, the healer is a card that says, this powerful being brings the force of ancient wisdom and profound healing. The light of divine consciousness pours from his hands and heart, flowing to you with love and powerful healing intention. This amazing entity is with you now, bringing resolution to physical, mental, emotional ills, helping unblock stuck energy, revitalize your life force. You may have felt this strong presence recently, or you may just be opening to the wonderful sensations now. You can call upon this emissary of miraculous transformation whenever you need vitality, balance, or renewal. Know that at the deepest level, an important healing is taking place. The powerful healing of eternal love is with me now and always. This is the affirmation. Divine consciousness fills every cell. I am whole, healthy, vital, and at peace. Definitely life is about cycles, so of course it's important to be kind to yourself, especially after overcoming hard times. I've also pulled 3 answer from angels cards. Definitely very powerful answers from the angels, and of course within the next few months suggests to me that you're going to receive the answer to your questions. For some of you, you will achieve your dreams. For others, you will definitely move on to the next stage of your life. So it's very short amount of time is going to provide a lot of answers for you. But there are going to be things that probably will not happen the way you envision them now. So make sure that you kind of adjust your expectations when your expectations are more fluid, when your expectations are able to adapt to different things. It's definitely, makes the situation much easier. And definitely when you are thinking of timing, if you should speak up or if you should, move forward with doing something, definitely look for a sign. And it's something you will really recognize when you see it. You'll definitely kind of acknowledge it and know that that is a sign that was meant for you to be seen. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe, Taurus, and I will see you next time.